That word, y'all. Let's get this thing going.
Basketball, a game of giants. When he had to, he knew all the tricks.
Nobody can pass that ball through the heart of the lane. 6. You want to put on a show here. Here we
Yeah. Man, it's game day, y'all. Ready for the night? Welcome back to Lakers Land, man. We are in the building. I want to talk about D'Angelo Russell. I got a topic on D-Lo, but today, of course, is game day. Tonight, we got the Lakers and the Thunder. This is a late game, Black Friday. This is going down. What's the night tip-off? This is a 10 o'clock game? Yeah, this is 10 o'clock Eastern on my time, so you know we'll be live and full effect in our playback room. So make sure that y'all join our playback room tonight. Status report for the Lakers. We got AD, Dalton Connect, both probable. Jackson Hayes, doubtful. So most likely Jackson Hayes is not going to be in the lineup tonight to help out that front court. And just the usual suspects. Vando, Christian Wood is out as expected, and you know Bronny James still dealing with that heel injury. But it is game day. This is a big game versus the OKC Thunder. This is going to be a tough road to climb. Last year I wasn't threatened at all. If you guys go back, I was kind of campaigning for the Lakers to match up against the OKC Thunder in that first round instead of Denver. I was hoping it went that way, but it didn't. But tonight is going to be a tough hill to climb, especially with Anthony Davis not having any assistance in that front court. Like the roster that we have, I hate to keep beating a dead horse and keep talking about the Lakers roster, but it's just the all facts, man. It's just the personnel. It's not personal. It's the personnel. We just don't have guys in the right position to really be competitive against some teams, I believe, right now. And we're talking about OKC that got Chet Holmgren. They just got that. What's the big boy? It was Hurricane from the New York Knicks. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is a top 5 MVP candidate along with Anthony Davis. And it's just going to be a real interesting game tonight. I don't know if Jade Williams for the OKC Thunder will be playing tonight. If I'm not mistaken, he set out their last game. So I don't know really what's up with him. But just as far as the front court, the size, we've seen time and time again the Lakers kind of get taken advantage of in that front court because we don't have anybody but Anthony Davis. Hopefully, you know, Christian Koloko could come into his own. But tonight is going to be a tough one. I don't ever want to predict the Lakers losing, but, you know, it's going to be hard for me to bet on the Lakers tonight beating the OKC Thunder. Not that the Thunder is unbeatable, but again, man, the Thunder is going to have to help the Lakers win tonight. I'll put it like that. I'll never go out on a limb here in Lakers land and say that the Lakers will just flat out lose a game without giving any objectivity to it. But I will be real and say that the OKC Thunder is going to have to make some mistakes tonight if the Lakers are going to get an opportunity to win. Alex Caruso, I believe, is playing with the Thunder, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, it's going to be an action-packed night between the Lakers and the Thunder. Like I said, tip-off is tonight, 10 o'clock p.m. I think this is the first time these two teams have played so far this season. So this is the first sample size we'll get to see of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the crew. The Kia MVP ladder came out today. I wish I would have uploaded it, but AD is number 3 and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is number 5 right now in the MVP ladder. So I think team success is going to play a huge role in this down the line. And even though the Lakers are playing better than expectation, it's still a long season to go. And chances are OKC could, again, have a much more better record than the Los Angeles Lakers. And I don't know how long AD can put these types of performances up. Like, it's real surprising to me. Not no disrespect to Anthony Davis, but it really seems like he's going for that MVP early on. He's playing like it. He got the conviction for it, with the exception of the game last week versus Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets, which is huge because Nikola Jokic is leading this MVP race right now. When you look as mediocre as AD did once again to Nikola Jokic, it kind of gets played out to some of the NBA fans when it comes to AD versus other players, because he can put up 30 a night, 40 a night, and people are always going to go back and say, well, you couldn't do it against this guy, and this guy's really standing in your way, has been standing in you guys' way of doing some big things. But yeah, man, tonight the Lakers got a tough hill to climb versus the OKC Thunder. I do think they can win, but they're going to need OKC to make some mistakes, not be as efficient shooting. They're going to need some help. The Lakers are truly going to need some help tonight. But tip-off is 10 o'clock. Make sure y'all come in over to our playback room. That's playback.tv/LakersLand show, and we'll be live in full effect with our watch party. Now, I do want to talk about D'Angelo Russell. We got some merchandise out on deck as well. So if you guys want to support the Lakers Land platform, grab a t-shirt, check out our store on our channel. We definitely appreciate all you guys' support. But what are y'all predictions for tonight's game between the Lakers and the OKC Thunder? Who y'all got winning tonight? We got the homie Angry Lakers fan media in the building. What's good, my G? Shout out to my dog, the legendary 2G, also in the building, man. I'm just chopping it up, man. I'm about to get into this D-Lo conversation because I'm about to show y'all a couple different trade proposals. And in these trade proposals, there are going to be two former Lakers. And I really want to know how y'all feel about it, because it seems like everybody is so hell-bent on getting D'Angelo Russell off of the Lakers team. And I'm not so sure that that's such a great idea. I'm going to drop the link if you guys want to come up on the panel. I'll drop the link as well in the live chat. But let's talk about our boy D-Lo for a minute. Biggest problems with trading D'Angelo Russell. First of all, it's like don't nobody want him. There has been conversations of D'Angelo Russell going to destinations in the organizations already saying that they're not interested, namely the Utah Jazz. There was an option deal on the table for Mark Kessler, Colin Sexton to come to Los Angeles for D'Angelo Russell, and I believe Jalen Hood-Schifino, both guys who have expiring contracts with the Lakers, and Utah said they wasn't interested. So one of the biggest problems that the Lakers have with D'Angelo Russell is the marketplace. Not only the market value, the marketplace. There's not a lot of destinations that's really willing to, buy in on D'Angelo Russell for whatever reason. And I think I've always said this about JJ Redick benching D-Lo. Yeah, it seems like D-Lo is able to be a little bit more productive coming off of the bench, but when you got a guy like D'Angelo Russell who is so emotionally driven, his game is built off of emotion. When you playing with his mental like that, bro, I don't think that D'Angelo is happy, regardless of the production. I don't believe that he's happy coming off the bench to either a rookie or Cam Reddish. Like, no matter how you spin it, I'm pretty sure D'Angelo Russell at heart got a problem with coming off the bench. Now, has his play, has his productivity warrant him coming out of the starting lineup? Absolutely. Absolutely. When you look at the numbers, D-Lo kind of is having one of his worst seasons in the NBA. But I think it's a lot, that go along with that. And, JJ Redick got a real challenge with this starting lineup, trying to figure out, the right pieces. And even though Dalton Knecht is playing well, and a lot of people feel like Dalton Knecht should permanently be in the starting lineup, I'm not going to sit up there and campaign against that. But I feel like pulling D'Lo ultimately is the mistake. I know a lot of people are going to say that this particular lineup is strictly offense, no defense. But knowing what I know now, I would go with D'Angelo Russell, and I hate to say D'Lo and Austin Reeves because we know how much of a liability defensively that backcourt has been for the last 3 years. But I would go with Austin Reeves, D'Lo in the front court. I would just substitute Rui Hachimura for Dalton Connect. I would bring Dalton Connect at the 3, LeBron at the 4, and Anthony Davis at the 5. I would be willing to sacrifice Rui Hachimura, bringing him off the bench as a 6-man. I think he would definitely be more productive. He would be the best player coming off that second unit. I just don't. I don't want. I personally don't want Austin Reeves being my point guard. He does have playmaking ability. He has good court vision, but I do think at times it takes away from his overall game, what we've known Austin Reeves for. So I don't really want to compromise that if I don't have to. I think D'Lo, man, I don't. I just feel like eventually this thing is going to blow up. Like it's going to be bad. If and especially if you could trade him, then fine. Let him come off the bench. Let him put up some good numbers. Put up a nice little resume, something that you could actually bring to the table of a trade proposal. But I mean, don't nobody want him. And I like D'Lo. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people feel like he's what they call it, a choke artist in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking at it like, okay, we watched D'Lo come up short in the playoffs 2 times in the Lakers uniform, and both of them was to the Denver Nuggets. So at the end of the day, is it just the Denver Nuggets matchup that really is an issue for not only D'Angelo Russell, the whole Laker team? We haven't seen a big sample size of D'Lo in the playoffs outside of those 2 scenarios with the Denver Nuggets. So I don't really want to vilify D'Lo and make it seem like he's a choke artist when we get into April and May and stuff like that. I'm not sure, I wish there really was a way that we could keep D'Angelo Russell. I know most of y'all are tired of him, his lack of engagement at time, his inconsistency shooting, his shot selection at time. He does a lot of shooting like he's doing heat checks and stuff. He doesn't seem to be hesitant to pull that trigger. And that can definitely be a gift and a curse. But, I just like D'Lo's game. And I think bringing him off the bench, the Lakers are winning some games right now, yo. But I just think this is not going to be the best answer, especially if you can't guarantee bringing something in that's going to work. And that's where I'm at. But I got a couple trade proposals I do want to bring to the table, at least when we're talking about D'Angelo Russell. So if y'all are good with the Lakers trading D'Lo, if y'all are campaigning for trading D'Lo, I have 2 trade proposals that I'm about to bring to the table now. These 2 proposals involve a former point guard for the Lakers. Now, we're going to start off first with this proposed trade that's going to involve bringing back Lonzo Ball to the Lakers. This is a 3-way trade between Brooklyn, Chicago, and Los Angeles. The Lakers will be giving up Gabe Vincent, Christian Wood, D'Angelo Russell, and Jalen Hood-Schifino. In return, LA will be getting Dorian Finney-Smith and Lonzo Ball, who is going to be on an expiring contract, I believe. So you got this opportunity. This works if you're thinking about bringing Lonzo back in replacement of D'Angelo Russell. But how good of an idea is that to bring Lonzo Ball back? I mean, when we're talking about health and availability, I honestly didn't want to see Lonzo Ball go in the first place. I liked seeing him play with LeBron. I thought he was going to be able to grow under LeBron James, but that just wasn't the case. and I'm just not so sold on his availability. That's already a problem with LA guys not being able to play. Then we have this other scenario, which brings in another former Laker. This is a straight up trade with the Brooklyn Nets, no three-way scenario. And this would involve the Lakers giving up D'Lo, Rui, and D'Lo, also Jared Vanderbilt and Max Christie. Those are four names for the Lakers. And then the draft capital. You're talking about a first round, two first round picks, and a second round pick. The Lakers are giving up all that capital if you want to bring in Cam Johnson, Dennis Schroeder, and Dorian Finney-Smith. So there are two scenarios as far as replacing D'Angelo Russell and bringing in a former Laker. We got this trade that will bring in Dennis Schroeder, or we could go back to the Chicago trade and getting Lonzo Ball. Which one would y'all prefer? Since y'all are so done with D'Angelo Russell, I'm just trying to figure it out. This one right here, I just feel like, yeah, Gabe is not doing a whole lot. Jalen is not doing a whole lot. Christian Wood is not even played yet. So in reality, we're not losing anything but roster spots. Maybe that's what the Lakers need so they can free up some space. So this trade, I don't mind the pieces, but I don't like what we're getting in return. No disrespect to Lonzo Ball, but I'm just not sold on his availability. And I'm not trying to bring in another Laker. I'm not trying to bring another player into the Lakers that might not be playing. I'd rather stick with D'Lo. And then when we talk about this trade, when we talk about this trade right here, bringing Dennis Schroeder back to LA, the reason I don't like this scenario right here, and I like Cam Johnson, but look what the Lakers are giving up. And yeah, Max Christie to some has underperformed for the duration of this year. We haven't seen Jared Vanderbilt. I already told you I'm done on Vando, so I'm not really tripping off of that. But you are giving up Rui and D'Lo, and you giving up 3 draft picks. And in return, you're getting a guy in Dennis Schroeder who, we read this book before with the Lakers. If Dennis Schroeder wasn't so selfish, we might not be going through what we're going through right now. Remember, the Lakers had gave Dennis Schroeder a deal, and he opted to bet on himself and didn't take it. Remember, he blew that 80-something million, and that's how we wound up getting Russell Westbrook. A lot of our problems came, I believe, from Dennis Schroeder not re-signing with the Lakers back then. But this is another opportunity to bring him back. I just don't like all these people that we would have to give up to Brooklyn to get him. I just rather keep D'Angelo Russell in this scenario, bro. I'm just being honest, and I will say that this Lakers team right now, as constructed, when we talk about the roster, it's not good enough to be competitive for an NBA title. But patience is a virtue in this game. And I don't want Rob Pelinka and this organization listening to the fans making a decision off of emotion instead of being smart. I just really don't feel like there's anything real out there that is worth trading D'Lo or Rui right now. At least wait until December the 15th, because a lot of the deals that was done in the offseason, those guys can't be traded at all until December the 14th, December the 15th. So, if the Lakers are going to bust a move, I don't want to say be patient and just wait forever. But when I'm looking at all these deals that's on the table for D'Angelo Russell, bro, it don't make me feel good about what we're having to give up. The guys that we're bringing in, to me, doesn't automatically catapult us to greener pastures. And maybe that's just a little bit of my biasness towards D'Angelo Russell and me feeling like, he can actually be an asset to this ball club. But I just don't feel like realistically, man, it's better out there. I'm just being honest. So like I said, man, JJ Redick, he has a tough challenge dealing with this starting lineup. If he's going to keep Dalton Connect in the starting lineup, if he's going to keep D'Angelo Russell on the bench, like there's a lot of unanswered questions, and the Lakers as a roster still isn't available, full throttle. So you know it's going to be a rocky road, but it's not so much that I'm campaigning for D'Angelo Russell to stay. I just, again, these deals to me for D'Lo, look at him, just don't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. I don't want to bring Lonzo Ball back, and Lonzo Ball is on the expiring contract. Do y'all believe that Lonzo Ball could come in this year and help LeBron and AD win a title? Does Lonzo Ball this year give LeBron and AD better chances to win a title than D'Lo? I don't believe so. I don't believe so. Dennis Schroeder, Cam Johnson, Dorian Finney-Smith. Is that a good addition to the Lakers to help LeBron and AD? Absolutely. This is a good addition. But look at the subtraction. Are these guys from Brooklyn good enough to assist LeBron and AD? Then you're giving up Rui and D'Lo, really for the most part, and then the potential upside that you got in Max Christie, and then the rest of your capital. And if Vando can come back, bro, that's a big deal. I don't like this deal. BA, the link is in the chat if you want to come up. If anybody want to come up, the link is in the chat. Give me your thoughts on D'Angelo Russell, because like I say, there are these two opportunities to bring former Lakers back into the fold, but in my eyes right now, it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Sandcastle, the girl in the building. Happy holiday, Sandcastle girl. Happy holiday to everybody out there in Lakers land, man. And Black Friday in the building. Y'all know how we doing it. Sandcastle girl said they need to be focusing on Gabe. Get Gabe Vincent out there. Now, here's the trade for Gabe Vincent. This one went through for Gabe. So we could basically do that if we being honest. BA, what's that word, bro?
Nothing much, man. I'm pretty much off. So I'm like, oh, 7 going live. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. What he told?
Yeah.
What he on?
How we
What he
coming?
on?
You know how we coming, man. So D'Lo, what's your thoughts on because I feel like even though it seems like he's playing a little bit better, the Lakers are winning games. I think bringing him off the bench is going to be a mistake by JJ Redick. And the whole thing about trading D'Angelo Russell, one of the biggest problems is that other teams don't want him. It's like we stuck with him right now. And I feel like, bro, if we can't get rid of him, the last thing you want to do is play with his mental and have him coming off the bench, a guy whose game is basically built off of emotion. And that's why I feel like at times the Lakers are abusing him.
Honestly, I feel like his emotions and his mental psyche has already been tampered with, and
Yeah.
I feel like it's been. I mean, this started like last year. It started pretty much like last year when he went on this mental collapse, and he shows spots that he can continue to do what he does, but it's no way that D'Lo will be able to actually ever be D'Lo when you have when pretty much everybody who handles the ball needs the ball in their hands,
Yep.
and
Yep.
that takes a
LeBron
lot.
included. Yep.
That takes a lot from what he does, and it's essentially since he's been on this team, he's had to be a jump shooter and majority of the time, and he's not a jump shooter. He's not like that's not his game. Spot shooting and all of that. That's not what he does.
What do you think about these trades? Because I had brought up that there were two opportunities to bring former Lakers back since people are so hell bent on getting rid of D'Lo. We had this first one getting Lonzo Ball back in the Lakers uniform But the Lakers will be giving up D'Lo, Jalen Hood-Schifino, Gabe Vincent, and Christian Wood. I really don't mind who the Lakers are giving up in this trade, BA, but I'm just not sold on Lonzo Ball as far as his availability. Why the hell would the Lakers bring back a nigga who might not be playing?
I mean, I actually liked. I would bring him in. I would bring him in. Right now, anything is better than D'Lo. Like right now, and
They
to
said
bring
turn
him
your
in.
gain up on your microphone, BA. They can't hear you.
Can you hear me now? Is my
Now they
microphone
can
too
hear
far?
you. Yeah, they can hear you now. Yeah.
My fault. My mic was
Shout out to
format.
Magnum
All
for the building.
right. Shout out to Magnum. Honestly, bro, I would definitely pull that trigger. I would pull that trigger right away, just because a new energy is needed right now. And D'Lo has already showed you that he can't. D'Lo has already showed you that he cannot really. He doesn't really he can't really exist as a man that could actually do things on his team consistently. Like he's
Right.
already shown us. He's been a couple of years and he's been doing the same exact thing. And yeah, we need somebody that's a better defender too. So a better defender at the wing and point guard spot. Yeah, why not? Why not? And then did I see Finney Smith as well?
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith is in this trade deal.
Is he to come over to LA?
Yeah, with Lonzo Ball.
That's another hard head that don't care, like that just wants to win. So I would definitely pull the trigger on that, man. The Jalen Hood-Schifino, he don't play.
Right.
Gabe
Christian Wood ain't
Vincent,
played yet.
Gabe Vincent, he's still in phantom mode. Like he's still in Miami. He's still at that same finals. Thinking about what he did in the past. He's stuck in the past right now. So I will pull that trigger, man. Like shout out to D'Lo. Shout out to D'Lo. Even though he is the scapegoat currently, as every year it's a scapegoat that is found. He's the scapegoat, but maybe he might work out somewhere else. Just not here. He don't fit. He don't mesh.
So what about this one right here? Now this one is a straight up trade between the Lakers and the Brooklyn Nets, involving D'Lo and Rui and Vando and Max Christie and 3 draft picks. But you're getting Cam Johnson, Dennis Schroeder, who's the one that's coming back to LA, and Dorian Finney-Smith.
Yo,
I don't like this one. I feel like we're giving up too much.
I'm pulling that trigger. I'm pulling that
on
trigger.
This one.
I'm pulling that trigger. We need
Oh
something
my God,
new.
Yeah, you need to be drug tested, bro.
Bro,
You smoke crack, don't you?
Bro, Dennis Schroeder is playing. He's playing very well this year. Finney Smith, he's been very, very solid. Cam is great. He's a 3-and-D player. He's just gonna play defense and he's gonna shoot the heck out the rock. And this is the type of team that all 3 of those players will match on. But the thing about it though is LeBron James, Anthony Davis, right? Everything is to win now. This trade is to win now. This is a win now trade because when you're giving up all of these draft picks, that's the issue. Which, once again, Mr. LeBron James, why are you holding the Lakers hostage?
We had this conversation, and we had a real good conversation. Me, you, and I forgot who joined us the other night. We was on playback talking about.
Is it Ben? Is his name Ben?
I forgot who it was. I forgot who it was.
Yeah.
But we were talking about the pretty much the James effect. How it has all the way from LeBron all the way down to Bronny and possibly even Bryce coming into the mix. I don't know, man. You're never going to hear me publicly go against GOAT James. We're not going to do that. But,
as long as you know what it is. As long as you know what it is, bro. That's it. You don't got to say it public, but as long as you know what it is.
It's truly a problem. But I just think at the end of the day, bro, the Lakers, as far as it ain't personal, it's personnel. We don't have the right guys, period. You know what I mean? And it's just like, we're going to have to make a trade, I'm thinking. But I just don't want to get rid of the wrong guy. And in my opinion, I'd rather keep D'Lo than what I'm seeing that we be getting in return.
I'm going to say this once more, and I feel like a broken record by now, but I've been proven to be right. Been proven to be right at least the last 3 years of saying this. LeBron James when LeBron James is out there averaging, I don't want LeBron to average 10, 11, 12 assists. I don't want that. I don't want him to be up there. Why? Because that means that he has the ball too much in his hands, and he's taken away from other players progressing. Because y'all have a young core, and that's something that's not really spoken about because everybody's always speaking about the older players or whatnot. But y'all have such a young core that has y'all got so much talent, bro. But they will never ever progress to what they're supposed to be as long as LBJ is patting that basketball like he's been doing for the last decade.
But I'm saying, like, okay, if you're getting rid of D'Lo, who's the best quote unquote point guard that you got available? It's LeBron. His turnovers have been ridiculous. I'm not going to stunt. LeBron has been turning over the ball at an excessive rate as of late. But when you look at some of these turnovers, it's not all LeBron's fault. A lot of these, like Christian Coloco the other night alone, 3 turnovers. The ball just went straight in his hands and out his hands. I got the footage, so it's just like
7.
Like you can't blame LeBron 100%, BA.
But I can give him 80% though. I can't
think
give him 100, but I can give him 80.
How much of that 80 is because of the hate?
It's I would say the hate is about 15%. The hate is about 15%. It's not that much hate in what I'm saying, because I think that he's still, like I said, he's a top 3 player of all time to me. Like, he's definitely a top 3 player. One of the greatest that I've ever seen myself personally. But he's getting to the point where he is hijacking the Lakers, and he is slowing the team down from progressing and actually becoming something that could possibly becoming something better. And before everybody jump on me and be like, "BA, you just hate and you just do," like, look at the stats. Look at when the way. It's good to see somebody that's 39 years old doing what he's doing. It's amazing. It's incredible. But is it really helping the team get better? It's not.
Why? But see, this is what I don't like about what you're doing. You're putting all the blame on LeBron James for the Lakers losing. You're not taking into consideration no shooters.
He's the leader. He is the leader.
Of what? Half of our roster haven't even played this year.
He's the leader. When the Lakers win, he gets the praise. When they lose, he gonna get that too.
What is Anthony Davis?
Anthony Davis, we already know. Anthony Davis ain't proved that he the man yet. He still got about a good 30 games left. Give me 30 more games playing at this level. Then I do it. Like, we've seen this before. We've seen him jump out the gates and go super crazy.
Tonight is game night. We in the building, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. We got the Lakers and the Thunder, BA. This is the first game out of the regular season series. Activity report. It looks like AD and Dalton Connect will be playing. Jackson Hayes once again most likely will not be out.
Bronny out too?
Bronny out along with Vando and Christian Wood as usual.
Yeah.
Do you think the Lakers got a chance to win tonight? Because you're dealing with Chet Holmgren, you're dealing with the guy Hairston from the Knicks.
Lakers are losing by 20 points
tonight.
It's gonna be, well, I'm not gonna say 20, I'm gonna say 15 plus.
Really?
They're gonna lose by 15 plus tonight, man.
Now y'all remember, BA, when we was doing Lakers Land last year, OKC was the team that I rather the Lakers played in the first round instead of Denver, because I feel like I'm not afraid of OKC. What makes you feel like the OKC Thunder, even though they definitely got a better team, this is a blowout opportunity for them tonight, like the Lakers don't have LeBron and AD playing tonight? That's how disrespectful you sound with it.
Because when the Lakers play the top teams in the West, what happens is they run out of gas. They run out of gas in the third quarter. I don't know what's the issue, but this has been a Achilles heel the last 2 seasons. And I feel like when you have a young core and a young, really, really good team, they're going to continue to run and push it, and then they're going to exceed. And then by the end of the third quarter, they're going to be up by 10. And then they're going to maintain that in the fourth. And what happens is this is when Anthony Davis, for some reason, he stops being physical. He turns into a jump shooter. And then you have LeBron tries to play hero, disregarding Dalton Connect and AR and everybody else who can actually help him score the ball.
So are you now painting the narrative that LeBron is hindering the progression of Dalton Connect now?
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. He's hindering the. I mean, I feel like he's doing that with AR as well, and he's been doing that with AR.
Well, you've been said that. You've been said that. So
like you have two, like AR and Dog Connect are two, like if you take LeBron out the mix, these are two future all-stars. These are literally two future all-stars.
How? Potentially,
yeah,
but again, we not going to sit on our hands and just disregard the fact that both of those guys are super liabilities on defense. Dalton and Austin.
but they can get better at that though.
You think so?
Yeah, and then you got
I don't
AD.
know. You said last year.
AD.
You said last year, and I remember you said last year that Austin Reeves could defensively not develop to be a lockdown defender, but you said Austin Reeves could develop to be able to stand in front of more people. His footwork is on the defensive end could be improved, and you gave, I believe, a 2 to 3 year window.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't see it. And Dalton Connect never been a defense. I mean, I don't know, BA.
Man, y'all got a lot of talent, but it's like y'all got some diamond in the roughs. But what happens is, like when they're as they're hatching out of the ground, LeBron is picking them up and just putting them in his pocket. He not showing the world what they can really be in their true value.
So you think some of these young guys, the Max Christie's and these guys should be doing what? In control of the game in the last 5 minutes? Like, what should their roles be when these games matter the most?
I think that's exactly, like, you have to. This is your future. You have to let your future do what they do. I understand you're trying to win now with LeBron, but that's past time. Let LeBron gonna get his stats, whatever. AD gonna do what he doing and get his stats, whatever. But you gotta let these young guns get that experience in these crunch and these clutch time moments. You have to give that to them. And if you're, especially when you know you're not gonna win, like, we know that the Lakers ain't gonna win no championship. We know.
I don't know that. What you mean we know that? Hold on, BA. Are you're automatically saying that the Lakers have no chance of winning title 18 this season because of what? Who's standing in their way?
LeBron James. You think this is a game? This is real. This ain't no game. This ain't no game. This is real talk. LeBron is standing in their way, and he's been standing in their way the last few seasons. Hijacked. Y'all can't even get the players that y'all can't even get players that really mesh with the squad, because LeBron want to get whatever players he think meshes with him. Not mesh with the team, mesh with him. And that is a problem.
Because he is the team. He is the team. Yo, and LeBron has shown how to win. Why do you keep going against greatness? Like, you don't do Kobe like this at all. Whatever Kobe did, you was fine with. And Kobe got the rings and the resume. I ain't never really heard you vilify, crucify Kobe.
That's because we weren't, when Kobe was actually playing, we wasn't chopping it up like we chopping it up now. But I got on Kobe when they gave him that $25 million for each year for the last whatever, and then went and we couldn't get nobody or whatnot. His last couple of years there, I was angry. I was hot.
Get order for quitting. You call LeBron a journeyman. Get on Kobe for quitting. Get on Kobe for asking to be traded from these Lakers.
What you mean? That was a strategy.
Hold on. Kobe didn't refuse to shoot in the game. Kobe Bryant didn't refuse to shoot in the game. Selfish Kobe.
He came back. He redeemed himself and won 2 more titles. What are you talking about?
But you want to disregard the facts like it didn't happen. But you will call LeBron James a journeyman. But LeBron won a championship on every team he went to.
Yeah, because he's a journeyman, and when you can pick and choose like that, you can pick and choose. Oh man, hey, this is how I was. I'm on the number 1 team in the East 2 years in a row in Cleveland in 08 and 09, right? I'm on the number 1 team. Matter of fact, 08, I'm not 09 and 08, 09 and 010, right? And I'm on the number one team. Oh, we make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Then we make it to the semis. Oh man, I don't got a squad. Even though we got back-to-back 60-win seasons, and I got a few All-Stars on my team already, but they're not that good supposedly. So I want to get traded. Oh, Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh. Oh, let's do that. Oh, Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, you getting a bad back now. Chris Bosh, you kind of declining as well. Oh man, we can go get Kevin Love. And then Kyrie, he was just the NBA All-Star MVP. Oh man, we can make something happen. And then you go back, and then you say, yo, Kyrie left. Even though I got Derrick Rose, Dwayne Wade, all these other people I brought to Cleveland, they not doing well. Even though we made it to the finals, oh man, I see these young bulls in LA. I like these young bulls. I like that. And then Kobe, Kobe and Magic and all of them. Oh, I can go make my legacy there. And then I can wait, and we're gonna bring AD as well. Like that wasn't pre-planned. Come on now. Did you hear what I just said, Seven? He planned that whole thing, man.
I heard everything you said, but I also know about everything you didn't say. And that's the problem. Like you always, when it comes to LeBron, you want to tell these people incomplete stories. And I'm just like, B-A-Y, because we all know what was when you have a team like Golden State who got now Kevin Durant to stop you. What are you supposed to do? How do you gauge playing when you got super teams being constructed to beat you, BA? What else are you supposed to do? And LeBron ain't asking for trades. He's playing out all his contracts, but he's putting himself in position to be competitive. So if you got to go against, if you know that at the end of the road, you're going to have to face a KD, a Steph, a Clay, a Draymond, Steve Kerr, that bunch, you better make sure that your personnel is right. I'm damn sure going to be picky about who I'm getting. I do need my Kevin Loves and my Kyries, and yes.
It's a pot. Call it the kettle black, because like that's what it sounds like. Is it?
How?
He did the same thing when after Kobe, Dwayne Wade even talked about this. After Kobe won back-to-back championships and his legacy was even going up even more, he decided, like, it wasn't Dirk and them that made LeBron and them join. It was Kobe.
But see, he did this is what I don't like.
Him and Steph Curry did essentially the same thing.
Dwayne Wade's a liar. D-Wade lied on LeBron. D-Wade lied on LeBron.
Oh, no, he's a liar now.
Let me ask you a question. Let's go back to 2010. Right?
Yes.
Coming off of the elimination game from Boston, right?
Yes.
Moving forward, who has a better chance of being successful? When I say successful, I mean being competitive and winning a title at that time. D-Wade, LeBron, or Chris Bosh? LeBron, right?
Yeah, LeBron, because he had 260 back-to-back 61 seasons. Yeah.
So the reality of it is D-Wade really had no chance of ever getting back to the promised land, right? With what he had in Miami and what was going on in Miami. We know Toronto wasn't going to make no noise like that when we talk about titles, but as far as Miami. So how in the world would Dwayne Wade sit up there and lie to me, lie to you, with a straight face and make it seem like LeBron was the one so pressed to match Kobe's energy? It was Dwayne Wade. It was him. It wasn't LeBron crying. It was Dwayne. Dwayne know he needed some help if he was going to get to the promised land and if he was going to be competitive.
That's not true though.
Kobe was spanking D-Wade.
But that ain't even what it was. It was the Boston Celtics, bro. The Boston Celtics, bro.
But see, again, this is that goes to my point. Just like the Golden State Warriors with KD, when you have Kevin Durant, when you have Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, and Ray Allen, these guys are constructed to beat you, and you don't have no stars that's willing to come to Cleveland to play with you to be competitive. How do you blame LeBron for not going somewhere to be competitive?
I think that's cap. I think it's all cap. I think that's all cap. I think he could have got players to possibly go to Cleveland because all them players decided to go to Cleveland the second time around. all them players lined up. Do you realize that, right? A lot of the former
who you
All
talking
Stars
about?
and all that stuff lined up. Like
The
the
D
Wade
Roses,
and
the D Wade.
all of these people, they decided to go to Cleveland the second time around.
That's they prime. They was riding LeBron's bandwagon, trying to get a chip. They come on, bro. You know all them dudes was riding that wave. That 2018 wave.
See, they say like you're rewriting history right now. You're rewriting history. Man. You're rewriting history right now.
Oh shit. Matthew in the building. B.A. Matthew says trade D'Lo, Austin, and Dalton Connect. We need size and defense. Wow. So that's a lot of offensive firepower the Lakers would be trading to get somebody like a KD. To get a superstar, would you do this?
I'm not trading Dalton Connect. I'm not trading
under no circumstances.
Under no circumstances, I'm not trading Dalton Connect. Like, I really think that, like, if he got drafted by like the what team is struggling like the Washington Wizards or something, he'll be averaging like 25 points a game as a rookie. I seriously do believe that. But for a superstar, I can't get rid of Connect because you still got to think about the future, man. I know this win now. Like LeBron brings that. He brings that with every organization that he goes to. Win now, and that's cool. But you got to start thinking about the future because he is almost 40 years old, man. You can't mortgage. Like AR is a part of the future as well, which is be a tough thing to do. D'Lo is, I don't know what he just a rock in a hard place right now, man.
Last question, and we out. Who's more valuable to the Lakers' future, Dalton Connect or Anthony Davis?
How old is Anthony Davis? 30?
31, I want to say.
And
maybe I should put a cap on the future because, of course, if you're thinking 5 to 10, you'll definitely say Dalton. But let's just say the 1 to 5 year window. From now to 5 years, who's more valuable of the future for the Lakers, Dalton or Anthony Davis?
AD, no question about it. The next 5 years.
So why not pull the trigger on a trade of Dalton to bring in a superstar?
I don't think any superstars want to play with LeBron James.
You don't think Steph would?
Nah, I don't think via trade possibly, but I don't think any superstar literally wants to, like LeBron is going. I think LeBron is going he's going through exactly what Kobe went through his last like 3-4 seasons or whatnot. His last 3 seasons because he got hurt towards Achilles in that little mix. But like a lot of players didn't want to go play with Kobe, and I think a lot of players don't want to go play with LeBron. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because we want to beat him opposed to join.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you. Is it more or less because it's their opportunity to beat him, or is it because they don't believe in him? Because I find it hard to believe that even the basketball players, like we played the game, so we know we can tell looking at another player what type of energy, what type of effort he's going to bring that night, that week, that month. We understand and identify injuries just being able to have played the game organized in an organized fashion. But I just find it hard to believe that stars wouldn't want to play with LeBron and Kobe because they don't believe in them. Yeah. I would probably feel like it had to be, they think it's okay, this is my time to shine now. My Steph Curry moment where I can kind of, get my light on LeBron or on Kobe and shit like that. I don't know.
So to like, we're back to the point where to be the man, you have to beat the man. Like we're back in that era. And for some reason in the 2010s, and I always get on LeBron about this a lot, but like it wasn't just him, it was James Harden. It was a whole bunch of people who like they didn't care about beating the best people. They just wanted to join each other.
Join the crew, be a part of the crew.
Yeah, be a part of the crew, kick it, laugh, go do whatever they gonna do or whatnot. And sometimes that translated to the court, but most cases it didn't. I think we are out of that era now. We're out of that era to now. It's like I really want to be like, we need to get LeBron out of here. We need to get KD up out of here. We need to get all of these people up out of here and let them know that we're the new. We're the new. We need to get Steph out of
So
here.
you embracing what the energy Anthony Edwards got with
Oh, I love it.
that type of energy and the
I,
Lucas.
I
Okay.
love it. I love it because this is what I grew up off of. This is what you grew up of too.
Yeah.
Grew up off of as
Facts.
well.
That's a fact.
Bro, I don't want to go join Michael Jordan. He got Scottie Pippen, yeah, sure, but I don't want to go join him. I want to beat him. I want to beat him. I don't want to join Kobe. I don't want to go through that. I want to beat him.
I respect that. All right, BA, man, I appreciate you pulling up, man, on this Black Friday, man, chopping it up with me because I definitely had to get this topic out the way, talking about D'Lo because, like I say, the Lakers land, the Lakers organization, the media, everybody is kind of targeted D'Lo as being the move that needs to be made, and I'm just looking at the options right now, and I'm just like, I don't know if it's worth it right now.
JJ Redick right now. I don't know how I feel about him yet as a coach. I don't know how
Really?
I feel about it because right now I feel like he is. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. The Spider-Man meme. Exactly right. I feel like right now, I don't know what type of confidence he is giving. I don't know what he's doing with D'Lo because like openly, it looks like it's like showing like he openly it's like he's pretty much like it's like he has his grip on D'Lo right now. And I don't know if it's I don't know if he's trying to like inspire him to be better. I don't know what he's doing, but it looks like he's taking away from D'Lo and he's making it kind of public, like subconsciously, like, yo, like you don't need to be here. Like you suck. You stink.
Yep.
And this
He
is
put
stuff
it out
that
there. He put it out there. He said when he benched D'Lo originally, when D'Lo first got benched, JJ Redick said some of the past behaviors and stuff that D'Lo had came back to light, and that was, one of the deciding factors in him benching him. But I'm like, JJ, how the hell if you a new coach? You don't know what the
but
hell what this kid was doing in the locker room last season unless there's a player that's talking behind D'Lo's back to JJ Redick about D'Lo.
it's definitely
And who
LeBron.
could that be?
It's definitely LeBron. But
Damn.
But with it's LeBron. But with that being said, though, I don't know. Like, I gotta find those clips because I seen somewhere, but it was either on TikTok or it was on Twitter. They show it was they were when JJ Redick was doing his podcasting things. It was a lot of negative stuff that he said about D'Lo.
Really?
Like not like talking like not disrespectful, but like
criticizing.
I don't think it was like his like how he was criticizing him was like yo, I don't think he fits right for this team. All of this, the way that he plays, like he said this multiple times in public, the last 2 years in public as a podcaster.
Yeah, he's giving D'Lo mixed signals because on media day he talked about how D'Lo was the Laker that he talked to the most the whole summer. LeBron and AD and Rui was over there in the Olympics. JJ Redick said he talked to D'Angelo Russell the most the entire summer. That was one of the reasons D'Lo opted back in. Remember, D'Lo could have left.
Yeah,
ain't no way in the world all this time during the summer when they was having this conversation that JJ Redick bring up, you might be coming off the bench. Hell no, I don't believe it.
And that's why I say, man, I think that for some reason I think that he specifically is affecting D'Lo's mental state and everything. Like I really think that D'Lo has to like. I agree. He got to get up out of there somehow, some way. Get what you can for him, but he doesn't. He can't be on this team, man.
All right, BA, bro, be safe today. If you able to pull up, fuck with me tonight. I'm in the building 10 o'clock p.m. for Lakers versus Thunder. Make sure everybody, if you guys are in the live chat, go follow and subscribe to Getyabarzup Media. You got any special announcements, anything, BA, you want to let the people know about?
Man, I've taken a week off. I've taken a week off from my reactions channel. I was like, man, I'm gonna wait and I'll be back next week in effect for that. But right now I'm working on these. I'm working on these like not documentaries, but like these like short stories that are probably
Okay.
anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes long. I got one dropping probably within the next 2-3 days. It's Kendrick Lamar, how Kendrick Lamar versus Drake is the was like the microcosm of the split in American politics and cultural societies compared to Donald Trump and Kamala Harris was the
Kamala Harris.
macrocosm.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
fire.
yeah.
That's
So I'm
fire.
working. I'm working on something like that, man. And be just be tuned in, man. It's gonna be dropping in a few days, man. Stepping my game up to a little something different. So I'm excited.
With the reactions, are you going to be sticking to music? Or are you considering going outside of music, doing reactions on other people's content? What's your I guess your immediate angle right now when it comes to the reaction content? You sticking with the music?
That's a great question. I've ventured out and did comedy. Like I do comedy as well, and I do like when people drop like those type of like little small documentaries and things of that nature. I've done a grip of stuff on that. So
Okay.
I need to
Okay.
start doing those more because I only have probably about 40 videos of those where I
Okay.
probably should be in the hundreds by now of those particular videos because I know a lot of people watch them, but I
Right.
try to I'm trying to really do right now. I'm in this music like I'm trying. It's a certain demographic of people that I'm trying to reach, and it's working so far. But yeah, we're gonna broaden that up. We're gonna broaden that up.
Taylor Swift need to send you a check for sure. For
Hey,
sure.
if she don't, the people will. So I can't even knock her.
Get you right. All right, Lakers land, BA7. We are out. You guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. Don't forget, tonight is game day. We got the Lakers versus the Thunder. We are live in the playback room, playback.tv/LakersLand show tonight, 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Be there. Do not miss it. It's going to be a very important game between the Lakers and the Thunder. Just another quick reminder of the status report. Looks like AD and Dalton Connect will be in the building for tonight. Jackson Hayes, that seems to be another goddamn story. All right, people, I am signing off for now. Y'all stay safe. Catch y'all at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern on Playback in Lakers Land. Y'all stay safe. Let me know also in the comment section what y'all think about the Lakers trading D'Angelo Russell. I know y'all pretty much is dry. That's y'all energy right now. But if I'm putting Lonzo Ball on this side and if I'm putting Dennis Schroeder on this side, which one of those deals are y'all better with? Let me know in the live chat. I'll catch you guys on the next stream. For all the latest news and debates on the Los Angeles Lakers, be sure to subscribe here to the Lakers Land platform with Seven, Mitchell, BA, and Hank. Also, don't forget to check out our playback room for our free VIP watch parties to all our Lakers games and, of course, the live Laker Land podcast. That's playback.tv/LakersLand.